Hey, how you guys doing today? Mark Franks from CleanUpGadgets.com. Guys, today I'm going to do a desk review, just kind of what I've done to my desk and what I've done to my office to help me get in the mood, help me write, help me do video production. So today we're going to do a little tour around my desk area in my office, and hopefully this can inspire you guys to get some equipment that you need. Let's get started. All right, guys, so one of the first things I got is a desk. Now, I got this desk from IKEA as a wooden countertop. Now, I did want to start off with the black countertop, but they didn't have it at the time, so I went ahead and got the wooden countertop with the two white drawer units. I found that this was a real good style and it looks good together. So the wooden countertop and two drawer units, that's going to come out to about, as far as the lengthwise of this whole entire desk, is going to be about 74 inches. So that's a pretty long desk. So you want to put this in the house, just kind of know the dimensions. It's about 74 inches. Now the depth is going to be about 25.5 inches. So it's going to be able to fit your monitors, it'll be able to fit your keyboard, and anything extra that you want to put on your desk. Now, as far as the height, now the height's going to be, from my floor, is going to be about 28.5 inches, almost 29 inches. Now, if you're tall, now this may be a problem. It depends on what type of chair you have as well. But there's also some pegs that you can buy, and I'll put that in the description below. I'll put all this equipment in the description below. But there are some pegs that you can buy to actually set it up a little bit higher. That makes it just a little bit higher, more comfortable for taller people, or if you like to be high in your chair. But this is a great desk. I love it. I can fit a lot on here. It looks very good in my office, and I just love it here. So that's what I got from IKEA. Now, moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at my desktop. So the desktop that I went with is the M1 Mac Mini. Now, I do have a laptop, and I do love Windows, but I wanted to make a transition. I wanted to kind of get into the Mac game. So my transition, I decided to go ahead and go with the Mac Mini. Now, I love this little system. It's incredibly fast. It's about 7x7 square units, so it fits pretty good on my desk. Not much clutter. It has two USB ports in the back, two Fire ports. It has one Cat5 and one HDMI port. And it's just a very good system. It comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of SSD storage, and it's fast. It's an 8-core CPU and an 8-core GPU. Now, I'm not much of a gamer, I just do regular work, but I mean, that's fast. Now, when I do video production, it's the fastest that I've seen so far from what I've used on Windows. So it does my video productions very well, and I'm very satisfied with my Mac Mini M1. Now, going to my monitors, I have two Scepter 24-inch monitors. Now, guys, again, like I said, I'm not a gamer, so I don't, I'm not in the 4K, the ultra low ultra high refresh rate and ultra low latency rate. I'm not really into that. I got the Scepter 24-inch 1080p monitors. Guys, I mean, if you want to get a 4K monitor, that's great, but for just regular things that you're doing, if you're checking your email, if you're navigating the internet, writing reports, PowerPoint, all that stuff, all the regular production, you can get away with a 1080p monitor. But it's a 75 hertz monitor, which is, it's pretty fast. It's not 120 or 240, but 75 hertz is a little bit above 60 hertz, so it's pretty fast. Now, that only comes into consideration if you are a gamer. You're gonna want something a little bit faster as far as the refresh rates. But The monitors are great and they just have excellent quality and resolution. Now I have them on a Vivo or a Vivo dual monitor stand, and I'll put that below. That's a good stand. It props my monitors up and it makes it just look very elegant, and it just makes it immerse with my desk. Now moving on to the mouse pad. This is a Habit mouse pad, it's a gaming mouse pad. Now this is, the dimensions is 31 inches by 12 inches, probably about 31 and a half inches in length, and a little bit over or a little bit under 12 inches in width. But I like this mouse. It brings character to my desk, and it has a large spectrum of colors. You have some static colors, and then you can do a slideshow. The colors are more dynamic and they change. So it's a great mouse pad. I just thought it would bring a little bit of character to my desk, and I'll just have a dedicated space just for my mouse. So my mouse and keyboard. So that's that. All right guys, so let's go ahead and review my computer chair. Now I've had this chair for several months. I bought it from Office Depot for about $250 at the time. I believe they had a special. I'll leave the new price or the current price in the description below. But let me tell you something, this chair is very comfortable. It's made to sit down for hours, because I do a lot of video production, so I can sit in this chair for hours. So I need something very comfortable, and this does the job. Now it has a lever on the side that can go down as far as about 15 and a half inches at the seat level, and it can go as high as 19 inches at the seat level. I really like that. It has another lever on the back that can just push the chair back a little bit. All right, so it's a great chair. I would recommend it. It's the Serta Arlington chair. Very comfortable, especially when you're doing any type of video production, any podcasting, or when you're just sitting at your desk for a long time. All right, now my mic. Now I'm not gonna get too much into this mic, but this is a fantastic mic. It's a Blue Yeti. I've had this mic for about a decade. That's how good and solid that microphone is. It has 4 different modes in the back, 4 presentation modes, and I'm telling you, this mic is just absolutely great. Now I'm going to review a different mic in subsequent videos, a new mic that I'm going to try, and that's why I'm not going to review this as much, but it's a great mic, guys. If you want something that just works and is just solid and reliable, I would go with the Blue Yeti mic. It's a great mic to have. I believe 10 years ago, I believe I bought it for like $149, and the price has stayed around that. I believe right now it's $120 or $100. So I'll leave that in the descriptions below, but it's an overall great mic. My keyboard and mouse. So guys, I'm not really like a gamer. I'm not into the nice keyboards. I got a simple keyboard from Walmart, and I'll leave that link below. It's a Bluetooth keyboard, and it syncs with a USB dongle. So you put the USB dongle in the back of your computer, and then it'll sync to that. It's a silent keyboard, so it doesn't make a lot of noise. And I still have the default batteries in there. It takes 2 AAA batteries, and I've had this keyboard for about 6 to 8 months. So it does what I need it to do. So it's just a simple keyboard, and that's pretty much it with the keyboard. And it's the same thing with the mouse. Now I got this mouse from Amazon, and the thing I like about this mouse is I don't have to replace the batteries. I can just basically recharge it. It takes about 2 hours to recharge, but it can last up to 3 to 4 weeks. Now depending on usage, it can last longer or it can last shorter, but it doesn't matter because you can go ahead and recharge it. So I do like that. And it's a Bluetooth mouse, so I don't need a USB dongle. I can just connect it to my computer. So as far as my keyboard and mouse, I'm really not extravagant on that. So just this basic keyboard, basic mouse. I'll leave the links below. I believe the keyboard was around $15 to $20, and the mouse may have been around $20 to $25. But I'll leave the prices in the links below. Now, as far as speakers, I don't have general computer speakers, but I do have a Bluetooth speaker. Now, I think about 6 months ago, this was the #2 Bluetooth speaker on Amazon, Anker's Bluetooth speaker. Now, this speaker is actually pretty good for what I need right now. Maybe in the near future, I'll get some regular computer speakers, but this is actually pretty good. It's the range on this is 66 feet. It takes about 4 to 5 hours to charge. And after you charge it, you can unplug it. It's supposed to work 24 hours continuously. I haven't really tested that, but it does work a long time. Now, obviously, I'm not listening to music continuously, so it probably lasts me maybe like a week or two. So it's actually pretty good. It throws sound very well. You can move it around. It's very portable. It's waterproof, and it's just basically what I need. It looks actually pretty good. It goes well with my desk. So if you guys are not really looking to buy any expensive speakers, hey, this is a great option under $30. Great option. Now lastly, I have a phone holder on my desk. Now this is a big desk, it's 70 inches, so sometimes I'm on the other side of the desk and my phone is laid flat on the desk, so I can't see who's calling me. So I just wanted something that's propped up so I can see who's calling me and I can charge it that way. So, and I think it looks nice with the desk. All right guys, so my stand-up desk. So guys, I didn't really feel like sitting down all day. And as far as your health, I don't think we should be sitting down all day anyway. So I wanted to stand up and do my work and still be efficient and productive. So I went ahead and invested in a stand-up desk. Now, I really like this stand-up desk. Now, as far as the controls, it doesn't have an indicator that tells you what inch you're on or the height that you're on, but I can go ahead and measure that on my own. So it can go as low as 28 inches and as high as 48 inches. And where it lacks in length, it picks up in width and depth. So the length of this desk is about 4 feet, but the depth / the width is about 29.5 inches. That's like 3 or 4 more inches than my IKEA desk. So you can fit a lot on this stand-up desk. You can fit your laptop, you can fit a tablet, a desktop, a couple monitors. So it'll definitely all fit on that stand-up desk. Now, if you are into standing up, I would definitely recommend it as far as health-wise and as far as ergonomics go. Sometimes standing up will make you more productive. All right, so now my laptop. Now this is a Samsung Galaxy Book Flex 13.3. And guys, I really love this laptop. First of all, it's very light and it's very portable with a 13.3 inch screen. The bezels are very small. It has very small bezels. And it's a QLED screen, so the color of the screen is very rich and it's very vibrant. Now, where this laptop really shines, it's a 10th generation i5 core processor, which is very fast, and its battery life is insane. You can easily unplug this, and this will work all day plus some. It has a fantastic battery life. Now the RAM is I have 8 gigabytes of RAM on it, and the SSD hard drive is 256 gigabits. So it is a great laptop. I take it with me all the time. I love it, guys. If you're in the market for that, I would recommend this Samsung Galaxy Book Flex laptop. Now moving on to my fish tank. So this is a JBJ rimless 15-gallon saltwater fish tank. All right, so guys, if you are just now getting into the hobby, I wouldn't suggest you start off with saltwater. Start off with freshwater first. It's a little bit easier to maintain, and then slowly transition to saltwater. But hey, if you're a cowboy and you want to go straight to saltwater, just make sure you do your research. I also bought the stand. It's a gloss white stand. Now the reason why I got the gloss white stand is because they had a black stand, but you can really see a lot of fingerprints, and I didn't want a bunch of fingerprints to be all over the stand. So I went ahead and got the white one, and it looks nice with my office. It looks real nice. Now in the back you have the heater, you have the filtration system, and in the middle you have a slot for the skimmer. And it's just a very nice looking fish tank, very elegant. I really like it. It fits my office perfectly. And this can fit your office, or it can fit your living room. It's just an overall nice tank. But again, if you want to get into this hobby, I would definitely start off with a freshwater fish tank first. Now, as far as lights go, so when I have my overhead light off, I do have a couple lights in my office. Now I have a few LED lights. I have LED lights behind my desk, which I keep blue always, and I have LED lights behind my TV. which goes into the USB port in the back of the TV. Now, as far as lamps, I have an IKEA lamp. It sits about 5 feet tall. It's a very nice looking lamp. I think under $50. I'll leave the link below. But it's very elegant, very nice. It just makes my room look that much better. Now, one of the lights that I bought is a little expensive. It's around $80. I bought a swirl LED light from Brightech. Now, I do like these futuristic lights. That's why I got the lamp from IKEA and also the light from Amazon as the Brightech name brand, because I do like futuristic lamps, and this one just looks very futuristic, very modern. As this makes my room look like a very 2022 type of room. Now, with all my lights on together, my office space, it just looks great. I hardly ever turn my overhead light on, so when I have everything on together in unison, I'm good to go. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for my desk and office review for 2022. Guys, next year I'm pretty sure I'll add more gadgets in the office space as well. But until that time, you're just gonna have to wait. That's pretty much it for today. Catch you guys on the next one.